On this episode of Lapeef, Let's Talk,
everything is taken care of. However, if you want to volunteer, if you want to do something, go work at Tiffany's on the weekend, go ahead, but you don't have to. So set up the I'm trying to tell you, set up the family where she doesn't have to work and can leverage and do something, but give her an opportunity to do something. Bored mind, what they say is a devil's playground. What's that saying?
Yep.
An idle mind. An idle mind is the devil's play. Right. There you go.
Yep.
Don't forget that. They drank it.
I don't even know what my flights are. I don't know.
I'm trying to save you,
I don't know nothing.
JB Daddy.
Hold on. Let me just say this one thing.
Trying to help you.
I would say you was right until I seen these white guys at my job get their wives to bring in these fucking sandwiches that taste like goddamn God made them, and it looked like it's a fucking artwork. And then I'm just saying, no, they is doing something.
I don't call it partnership, but I don't think it's wrong for a man that says, yes, I want a woman that I could appreciate, a woman that has a decent job or that works. There's men that want that, and if that's what they want, a woman that's on them.
Most men because most men need that, and so most men
need what?
A woman to work.
A woman to work.
Men that have means
can't afford it.
Right? What are we? Let's be honest. You over there talking about chameleons, but you're not living in reality, JB Daddy.
Before YouTube, I'm gonna be honest. Before YouTube, like I was telling this the other day, I didn't have so much men saying they don't want their woman to work. In today's lifestyle, you need your woman to work because it takes two to afford. Like, let's just be honest. If we talking about the norm or whatever Logic be saying, the general, how many men are making six figures?
The norm, most people are living together because it's too expensive to live alone.
Exactly.
Most people get comfortable in a relationship and move right in. Why are we spending bills in two different places?
Hey, can Anton please stand up?
No, we already know he don't want his wife to work.
No, well, hey, how you gonna speak for him burning that sage?
Oh my gosh.
Money burning that sage. Let that man speak. That's our problem.
Pray for Logic and his Walmart.
No, don't pray for me. You need to come to somebody though, butt naked and barefoot.
No.
And that's it.
Well, you can still show up bucket naked. I just have to
with a trench coat,
put my clothes back on and go to the job.
In the heels with the lace.
With the YSL
feeling good, right, Kayla?
As soon as that nigga get that nut, soon as he get that nut, what you had on prior to that don't matter.
Hey, Logic.
Hey, now I want to hear Anton, man.
Wait. Mr. Lee is in the comments, Logic.
Stop saying the N-word. Logic, that's 20 times you said the N-word.
Cause I'm dealing with these women.
Excuse us?
What did we do to you?
What does that got to do with anything?
I want to hear Anton, man.
So the women do have leverage.
Over him.
Go ahead,
Anton. Stop begging.
Chime in.
Chime
in for JB.
I like that, Rilla.
What do y'all want me to ask? Y'all done asked a lot of different stuff.
I don't know. Logic begging for you. Logic
going over.
Logic need a wingman right now, Anton.
Yeah.
My chick hasn't worked in a long time. My chick hasn't worked in a long time. Weird. I think the caveat is just that I think that it's too much time in a day for a woman to just be sitting at home chilling and doing absolutely nothing. The thing that I'm an advocate for is I think that works when you have young children, but once you get children that grow up and they start to actually go to school full time, the thing that I've always pushed Rita to do is not necessarily stay home, but to make sure that she find her purpose. You know what I'm saying? I want her life to be purposeful, and I want whatever, and that's whatever. Like, she spent time volunteering. She spent a lot of time building and really helping and taking care of my mom when she had, my parents had got sick, so we had moved next to them. So she did a lot of that. And then when all of that went on, she was like, hey, maybe I'll spend some time in school. And so she started to find her way from that perspective. But I think it's a lot of time in the day. When you think about it, it's a lot of time for a woman to just be sitting at home. It ain't enough clothes to wash. It ain't enough dinner to cook. And I prefer to go out to eat more than I actually prefer to eat at the crib. So I've never wanted her to have to work in order to, you know, I don't believe in her bringing resources in order for us to survive. If she finds purpose in work as a result of how she want to live her life, but I don't want her to ever be stressed. I want her to do what she want to do in order to add the most value into life. So now she works for me. And she spends the majority of my time. If anybody ever send me an email, if anybody ever, she the one that answer it. She the one that does a lot of she oversees, you know, another assistant that we have. She minds a lot of the different deals that I got coming through. I bring her into a lot of the different places that I go to, and she the one that actually makes some of the decisions, or she just whispers in my ear and say, yo, Anton, look out for this, look out for that, look out for that, because she's a very, very, very smart person from a business perspective. So I lean on her in a lot of ways in order to be successful or to get me in certain places. But her value doesn't come from her needing to bring in resources. Her value, you know, comes from her really finding her way. And I just afford her the ability to be able to do that because the best version of her is the best version of me. So
yeah, really, and I'm glad you said that, Anton. I know I don't want to belabor the point, but a lot of my girlfriends that don't work, that kids are older and going to school and they're at home because they don't have to work, are drunk the whole entire damn day. They're drunk. They are. They go out. It's a happy hour somewhere. Do you know how many times I have to hear that? They're drinking. They're out spending money. Because there's nothing, a lot of times there's nothing else to do. They don't have to take care of no kids. They're at home. I mean, how much cleaning and cooking are you going to be able to do?
Yeah.
They're drunk. I mean, they're literally
point, she don't even, I mean, she'll do general cleaning, but like we just had the cleaning service come in and they did that this morning. They did the deep cleaning and did all of the baseboards and, you know what I'm saying? They did all of the deep stuff. But, you know, I prefer Rita to spend her time actually figuring out what makes her the best version of her.
I think the better. Hold on, Logic. Hold on. Let me. Hold on.
I just want to. All right, go ahead. You got a pink shirt on. Go ahead.
Thank you, Tennessee State. I think the best idea would be to make sure you don't have to work, baby. Everything is taken care of. However, if you want to volunteer, if you want to do something, go work at Tiffany's on the weekend, you know, go ahead, but you don't have to. Smart. So set up I'm trying to tell you, set up the family where she doesn't have to work and can leverage and do something, but give her an opportunity to do something. Bored mind, what they say is a devil's playground. What's that saying?
Yep.
An idle mind. An idle mind is the devil's play. Right, there you go.
Yep.
Don't forget that. They drank it.
I don't even know what my flights are. I don't know.
I'm trying to save you,
I don't know nothing.
JB Daddy.
Hold on. Let me just say this one thing.
Trying to help you.
I would say you was right until I seen these white guys at my job get their wives to bring in these fucking sandwiches that taste like goddamn God made them, and it looked like it's a fucking artwork. And then I'm just saying, no, they is doing something.